Good morning, Epixode, and welcome to 3 Music Digital. Of course, this is where we ask you 21 questions called 21 Questions. Yes, exactly, because what we're going to do is ask you 21 questions that are spontaneous, fun, and very entertaining. Your job will be to answer them as quickly as possible, and then, of course, we get rolling.
Quick.
Ready?
Let's go.
Okay, so very first question. Let's kick off this interview with a peek into your daily routine. So, Epixode, what's the very first thing you do to start your day?
Sketch.
Sketch?
Yes, sketch.
What do you sketch?
I'm building a color book. So
okay.
yeah, for some time now, when I wake up, I just go through it before.
Nice to know.
Actually. No, the first thing is pick my phone.
You pick your phone. He doesn't even pray.
I know.
Anyway, so nice to know that. But let's find out this from you. How did you get your stage name?
Well, going to high school, I decided to pick a name that would cut across everything I was doing. I was equally good in football, basketball. I was a poet. I was drawing. I was doing everything. So I believe that each of those things are different episodes in my life, and a new creation is a new episode in my life. So that's how come I got the name Epixode.
Okay, that's very interesting to know. Now, Epixode, what's one misconception about you that you'd like to clear up?
That's because I happen to be a reggae dancehall artist. Maybe that, that's one thing that I really don't like when people talk about.
Definitely good to know. Now, speaking of your talents, what would you say is your biggest strength as an artist?
A performer. It's just a blessing to be a performer, and I think that has also defined my longevity in the industry. And I'm really proud that it's a blessing to be called one of the best performers. So yeah.
Impressive. Now, on the flip side, what's your biggest weakness, if you don't mind sharing?
Do I have one?
Everybody's got one.
Weakness. That's private. That one is private.
You like it's private. We want to know. Anyway, that's understandable. Now let's talk about inspiration.
Yeah.
Who's your biggest inspiration in the music industry?
I think my mom. Yeah, knowing that
Nice.
she had done indigenous Ghanaian music, and to where I'm moving to, from like a strictly high dancehall artist to high life, I think that she's one of the biggest inspiration, and what she didn't get, I think I have to get it for her to make her proud.
Sounds pretty emotional.
Yeah.
So absolutely. Now, speaking about emotions, what's the last song that made you cry?
The last one that made me cry, slow up on me. It's slow up by Jacob Banks. Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Why did that make you cry?
Because I think the storyline actually talks about the fact that our mothers sometimes don't want to see us grow. They wish that we were that little child. So I think the melodies, the vocals in that song is amazing, and I really love it. I love Jacob Banks.
Definitely. Now let's switch gears to relaxation.
Yeah.
What's your favorite place to unwind in the world?
My studio. Yes.
Why that?
It's because that's where I find myself. Everything you see about Epixode, from music to arts to everything, is there. So that's the safe place for me.
Sounds lovely. Now, out of all your music videos,
Yeah.
which one is your absolute favorite?
Odeshi, because of how creative it is. We're trying to create a set, like from building the blood river to everything in there, and I'm really happy that I play like 80% role in all my visuals, from the directing to sometimes the editing, and everything creative is seen in my visuals. Most of them I do myself.
Which one has been the toughest to shoot?
Odeshi as well. Yes, Odeshi was the toughest, because I remember we trying to create that to really make it look as if we had the tombs in there with all the mummies, and I think it got to a time then one of the guys have one died because he was wrapped like a mummy, and then he was suffocating. Yeah.
Oh wow.
So it was really tough. But
That must be
yeah.
pretty challenging.
Yeah.
Anyway, so if you had to describe yourself in 3 words, what would they be?
Episode.
Very interesting. Love it anyway. Now, onto a fun question.
Yeah.
Who's your Ghanaian celebrity crush?
Jeez.
Yep.
Wow, this is tough. I've not thought about it.
Well, today you have the chance to think about it.
Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
Crush.
The ladies are waiting.
I know. I know.
Before people start saying you don't like Ghana girls.
I love Ghana girls.
Okay.
I think Charlie,
Mm-hmm.
go hard though. Go hard. Can you just give me like 3 and maybe I'll choose one?
That entirely depends on your specs, so that's going to be hard to
say. Yeah.
Okay, Efiodo. That's number 1. I'd say Efia, number 2. And number 3, I would say Jackie.
This is tough. It's tough. I think I'll choose Efiodo.
Efiodo.
Yes.
Why?
Because I feel like she's open.
Okay.
One, she's somebody who would actually let you see the bad side and then also let you see the good side. And as transparent as she is, I think I like that about it.
You like the baddies and the goodies.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice.
Very
good taste. Anyway, thick girls or slim girls? That answers it, huh?
Yeah.
Anyway, so if you could collaborate with any artiste, living or dead, who would it be and why?
I think I would really want a song with Dolly Parton. Yes, because I grew up, I'm a Dolly fan. I grew up listening to Dolly and Kenny Rogers, so it would be an amazing experience to, not even to record with, just to meet her would be like a very big dream come true.
So you're a country music lover?
Yes.
Interesting. That sounds perfect. Anyway, now with your busy schedule, how do you usually relax?
I go out of Accra.
Okay.
Yeah, the farms, Riverside, some cool vibes, some good music, and I'm good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of performances, what's your favorite song to perform live?
Favorite song to perform live? I think it has always been Wahala Day. Wahala Day, because then, sometimes I believe that music is not only to entertain, but sometimes to also touch on specific issues and tackle some issues that are really happening. So for me to have a record like Wahala Day, which every year becomes relevant because of what is happening in the society, it's always amazing to perform and then to have people chant Nkrumah's name, because it would have been nice to see him around and then help us change what is really happening in Ghana.
Could you drop a few lines of Wahala Day?
Nkrumah, why you day? No be you talk, say your beloved country is free forever, but still we dey suffer. Plenty questions, no answer. How come we dey sell a contract? Big, small, mad, I saw it go.
Nice. Okay, so we have the last few questions for you. Are you more of a morning person or a night person?
Night.
Night person.
Because I think that time is when I become more creative. So I stay up at night. Yeah.
Wonderful. We share that in common. Anyway, so in your opinion, what makes a great musician?
I think it would not really be one thing. You would have artists who are lyrically good. You would have artists who are performance-wise, they are good. I would say in my space, a good musician would be somebody who is able to stand the test of time. If a Bob Marley song is relevant in 2023 or 2024, then it means that if Episode's song is relevant, then I qualify to be a good musician. So for me, it's the longevity of an artist.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Now, original or remix? Which would you go for?
Original.
Original, why?
Yes. Original, because I feel like some songs they are not meant to be touched. Some songs you can't touch. The very moment you touch it is you would lose that originality of the song. So, and it can never be a photocopy. Original is original,
True that. Anyway, so what performance made you the most nervous?
Harare International Carnival 2017, where I had to perform in close of like 200,000 people.
Wow.
Yes, and I played alongside Ja Praiser, Amara Brown, Uhuru, and Mafiki Zolo in Zimbabwe. Yes.
Sounds like an unforgettable experience. Yeah. Now, one final question. What's the wildest thing you've ever done in your life?
The wildest thing I've ever done in my life? I'm yet to find out, because the things that they do, boys, they talk say you don't be wild enough.
Give us examples. Give us examples of some of the wild things you thought you did that the boys thought we're not really.
Wildest thing. Sheesh.
We're waiting.
Mekai. Ibiambai. Wildest thing.
Like some things you did that you thought, wow, okay, not everybody gets to do that.
I think there was a time I slept in my car for like a week.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Why though?
Because then I was not feeling my space. I was not being creative in my space, and I needed a different atmosphere. And where I was, it was so out of town that I had to just stay in my car. And funny, it was good. My car was a big one, but I lived in my car for a week just to be creative.
Wow.
Yes.
Very interesting.
That's one of the wildest things I've done.
Wow. Thank you so much for joining us anyway. Yes, and sharing a bit of your world with us, of course. It's an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for being a part of 3 Music Digital. This is 21 questions on what we call 3 Music Express. Yep, just drop a few lines, tell us to watch 3 Music Express.
So, yeah, my name is Epixode, representing the very good bad boy and the cruise. Make sure you watch 3 Music, 21 questions. Been there, I've been done it. But
thank you so much.